Testing 0123. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me. But hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Again, like I mentioned in my video before, that I am going through a move out. That's why you guys can actually see a different background this time. It's a big ass mess right now. I've just literally almost done. I want to say we've packed up about 70%, 75% of our things. Everything that you see is just like miscellaneous things that just need to go into the boxes and it'll be cleaned out using a random plastic desk at the moment. I've already moved my main desk out. That's why I'm holding my mic, just using that. It's not connected properly, but yeah, I've been wanting to upload, but it's been very demanding, the move out, since we're such in a small time crunch that we want to make sure we get everything out before the last day, because for the last day we want to be able to save that to just clean up. But yeah, for the most part I've moved most of the heavy things. The last heavy thing to move out is our beds, but that will be till the very last day, and that'll probably be the last thing to just pretty much pack up and take out. But yeah, I still got my computer here, leaving it here. Obviously I already packed and took out my desk, but I got this foldable desk for now so that I can still try to upload throughout this week before our last day. Our last day is going to be this Sunday, but yeah, I think we should be done. And then after that, after this week, I want to say I'll be back on schedule, uploading on a daily basis and kind of giving you guys some more movie reviews. I know I haven't given any gaming reviews at all since I have been talking big about doing some of that, but I haven't done anything yet. I'll get around to it. If anything, I'm going to be reviewing a little bit more of retro games versus newer games. Hitting the gym still, actually not for this week. I did finish last week with my last training session. We got to keep the gains up. But I am going to take this week off just so that I can finalize the move out. And not just that, but my body needs it. I have a bad habit of only taking 1 week off throughout the year, and I haven't clocked that in yet this year, so I think I'm going to clock that in now. I wanted to save it for the beginning of January, because usually around the beginning of January, that's when you get a lot of the New Year's resolutioners, and man, the gym gets super packed. And you know how that is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to my gym too. I won't be training there where I've been going. I've honestly been alternating gyms. I haven't really been solid to one gym only. I'm pretty sure some of you guys experienced that too. But the gym that I am going back to is actually going to be the first gym where I started my whole journey 4 years ago. Nothing new, but the gym has gone through I was gonna say a renovation. A renovation, yes, but essentially a remodeling of the whole layout. So that's something that I haven't seen yet. I just knew that it went through that process because I still train at the same company essentially, and all of the gyms were getting this new remodel, and it bums me out because I was paying for the Super Sport. So the gym that I'm going to is still a Super Sport, but pretty much I started going to their other Super Sport more towards the west area. And I'm going to be honest, the remodel was fantastic, man. Like, they freaking increased the size of the gym. Like, it became so much bigger. And I'm pretty sure that the gym that I'm going back to, they didn't have that kind of extra space, so going back to it, it's probably still going to be the same size, just a different layout and hopefully newer equipment. But I'm just pretty bummed out to say goodbye to the gym that I've been training at recently. Granted, I've only been going there for about like maybe 3 months because, again, my first gym, I trained there for about 2 years until I moved out here closer to the Bay Area. And I lived out here for 2 years, but I have gone through 3 different gyms. I was going to pretty much the gym in the hood, I'm not going to give you guys details of the cities, but yeah, I was training in the hood because it's something that I was a little bit more familiar, and I was already familiar with that gym. And then once the gym that was closer actually to where I lived, I didn't like it. I didn't like the style. They had so much old equipment and it was very small. They went through a remodeling. Pretty much the company went through a whole remodeling. And that's when I found out, oh, Kaser went through a whole remodel. Damn. Okay, I'm going to blur that out. I said it. But my first gym went through a whole remodel before they got to the other gyms. And then the gym that's closer to my home, I started to go to that gym because of the new remodel. And it wasn't bad. It's still really small, and there's this tight community there where it's pretty obvious if you're somebody new, you stick out. And I've already become acquainted with a couple of people there, but I'm not really there pursuing any kind of friendships kind of thing. Either way, they just come to you, but the gym is small, so that's probably the reason why. But yeah, once the other gym that's a little bit further, I would say honestly, it's like an extra 3 minutes away from the gym that's closer to my home, because it's okay, either I go left or right. It's 5 minutes less. If I go left, it's a little bit like 5 minutes depending on the day, because going towards that area, that's where there's a mall and there's a lot of people, so sometimes the traffic kind of builds up. But either way, it's not bad. But that gym is so much bigger. It's literally 3 times the size now. Before it was 2 times the size, but I didn't realize that the gym had way more space than it normally did. So it opened up several rooms and they've organized it, and they got rid of so many useless treadmills and whatnot, and they just added so much more equipment, and it's been such a freaking great time. I have so much fun there, so I'm really bummed out to say goodbye to it, because the thing is that I'm moving out of the city and I'm going back to my old gym where I used to live, and I'm going to be there for a minute. But the thing is that once I move out of that place, I'm not going to be I'm moving back to the same city where I'm living now, where I'm having to move out. But the thing is that I'll be owning a home. So instead of going to the gym, I'm going to build my home gym. It's like I want to be able to have all the machines that I want, because it's like when it comes down to it, all I really need is a cable machine and a squat rack. I like doing my squats, and I love using the cable machine for my upper body. It's more than enough than I need. And then I have my barbell and stuff. I don't need all those crazy machines like the leg extension. I do want a leg extension. I take that back. But say those shoulder presses where you load up the plates, or like the back rows where you load up the plates, or like you mess with the weights and stuff. I don't need any of that. I'm perfectly fine with doing barbell back rows and then mixing it up with cable machines. Ultimately, I want pretty much like those cable machines where I can just train my chest, train my back, do my arms, everything. And I've actually learned how to pretty much set them up so that I can also train my hamstrings and my legs, my hamstrings and my quads. Also your glutes too, but when it comes to my glutes, I love to just leave it to the barbell. All I need is a cable machine and a squat rack. I already have the squat rack. The cable machine will come, but yeah. Because eventually I want to say goodbye to the gym. It's just, I don't want to keep going to the gym. I want to be able to just train at home. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just going off on a little bit of a rant and just giving you guys a quick little update as to why I haven't uploaded any videos. If you guys made it this far into the video, thank you. Honestly, appreciate it. It's been not just physically but emotionally draining too, because I've came out to the city and I fell in love with it to the point where I'm like, this is where I want to grow old kind of thing, because we're all going to get old. Hopefully we all get to grow old, and this is where I definitely see myself growing old. I'm moving back to my old city. It's only temporary, only for the interim, until I can be able to save up a bigger down payment, because so then I can afford to move back out here and have a house. And part of the reason is because I have pets. You can see them walking around in the background, or maybe you didn't, but yeah, like maybe you could see that one right there. And that's one right there. You probably saw the other one walking around. You've seen the birds, they're a little quiet. You've seen my dog. Yeah, you add up the amount of pets that I have. You just can't take them to any apartment. But yeah, that's about it. Didn't want to be too personal, but just give you guys a little bit of an update as to why I haven't been able to upload. But yeah, that's about it, you guys. Hopefully tomorrow I'll give you guys a regular video, a review. Today was a little bit more physically demanding, just moving out some of the big stuff. But I have a couple of more days to just finish up the rest. And tomorrow I'll give you guys a regular review. We'll see what movie I want to bring up and just give you guys my thumbs up or thumbs down. I've been giving you guys a lot of thumbs up videos, so maybe I should give you guys a little thumbs down. But other than that, yeah, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys till next time. Stay on the flip side. I don't know, never mind, forget it. Bye.